What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at another Boros deck, but this time it's with Axonil. And the reason is I've started playing this in some paper events and it's just been doing fan-freaking-tastic, honestly. So I figured I would do an updated version here on Arena and see if it does any good on the ladder, which I'm expecting it will. But let's hop right into the deck and talk about what we got today. We've got 4 Commando Phases Kakazan, mostly for the point of damage, but the body can be a decent defender to buy us some time, which is kinda all it's there for. We do have 4 Play with Fire, because it's the cheapest removal we can still play with value. You could play Shock now, but I wasn't totally sure I wanted Shock just yet, but we'll talk about that. We're playing 3 Voldaren Epicure, and oddly the blood token actually matters here. We do use it to search when we get stuck sometimes. We are playing Heartflame Duelist because while we do get a body out of this, we're mostly playing it for the 3 damage side. Every once in a while against like mono red, you could play it and shoot something, get a little life, and have a blocker. But generally we want the damage from it, just extra value really. Then we have Kessig Flame Breather because we are playing all these instants and sorceries. And playing 2 Lightning Strike. Now this is where I think you could play a couple of shocks if you wanted to, because sometimes having a 1 mana spell is better than having a 2 mana spell. However, it is 3 damage, which does matter, especially against like mono red when they put one of the, they use a rage and put one of the enchantments on it or whatever. Like, this could matter. So just saying, if you want to swap these out for shocks, that's probably the place you're going to do it. Then 4 Lightning Helix, just because we get the life gain. Seems like reasonable card to play here. We are playing 1 Chandra Dress to kill. We have Ojer Axonil, because this is what a big chunk of the deck is based around. Now, you can still win without it, but when you do, pretty much 2 spells in the game a lot of the time, which is kind of crazy. We're also playing Urbrass because, well, free damage, especially when you have Ojer Axonil out, it's kind of just a nice bonus. We are playing Virtue of Courage. This can just be a combo all by itself, so it's kind of another way to win. And we're playing a couple copies of Quintorius Khan, because this works kind of with everything. It works with Virtue of Courage being cast after an adventure. Same thing with Heartflame Duelist. If you just discover, you'll get to, with an Axonil out, you get to hit your opponent for 4, and you get whatever the other spell is. So it does a lot of work in here. Otherwise, nothing special in the lands. We are going to play a few Restless Bivouacs and Mishra's Foundries just for some blockers or a way to finish off the game against control decks. But if you want to see the complete deck list and see if we make any changes, be sure to check out the end of the video, because that's where we talk about that stuff and talk about updates. If you want to download it, you just go to the description below, look for the blue arrows. They'll be pointing right at a link that takes you to our Moxfield page where you can get this deck list and have some fun with it yourself. Or check out other stuff in Standard, because we got a bunch of sweet stuff. For now though, let's go see if this deck does as well on paper as it does in Arena, or the other way around. You know what I meant. Let's go play some games.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of this channel, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And support this channel by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Boy, we'll keep this, but man, it sucks on the draw. Alright, you got a sleeper. I think I'm just going to do this, probably hoping to shoot something, really, more than play a card next turn, but yeah, that's fine. We could discard a great many things here and probably not care, because we're a long way from casting that. Alright, then we just pass. Oh, they're just going to go straight to pumping that? Oh, love it. I didn't think they were going to. That makes this feel a lot better. So now we go here and here. Alright, so far so good, I guess. Botfly, is that the one that has Deathtouch? Oh, it can gain Deathtouch. Okay. Not what I was expecting to see, but I mean, I'm willing to attack and trade for the Epic here. I don't necessarily want to waste a burn spell on that, just to get one more damage in. Sure, we were going to trade anyway, but alright. I mean, maybe they're making sure in case I did something else, but sounds good to me. You got it. That guy, toxic. Alright, sure. Oh, so this is just a really low to the ground, kind of like awkward deck, but sure. Then let's go ahead and do this. Off chance I draw an untapped land? I don't. Unfortunate. Yeah, we just pass. No need to be in a hurry. Yep, you got it. I think we're going to have a repeat. I don't think the opponent understands. This is going to happen again. You're going to spend 2 mana to try to attack, and I'm going to try to kill that sleeper. I mean, otherwise I'm just blocking. Sure. I mean, I guess they got to do what they got to do. I mean, they just may not have much in their hand. Wait. Okay, that's interesting, but sure. I am not a fan of those particular spells. We seem to get one of those every couple of sets, and I don't think I've ever liked them. Alright. Let's just go here. Attack. Kind of want them to kill that, and then we'll try to get the Urabrask on board. Since I'm assuming they have removal spells, but they've been holding out. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. We'll just have to waste all these killing a Shieldred. Alright, then we go attacking. And they probably play another one. Because they were waiting to get to 4 mana. Yep. Not a surprise. We draw. We attack, then we just shoot. Yeah, okay, I guess that's fine. And we'll get another 3 life off of it. I mean, it's a tough decision for them. Because, I mean, you know we have a lot of burn over here. Alright. And the turn. Yep, bot flies. I mean, what's funny is they didn't make us waste creatures in removal along the way, playing these little things with Deathtouch or whatever, but it's literally an all Deathtouch deck, which is kind of amusing. And it's just been this little flame breather doing its business. I really just want to get one of these Virtue of Courages down so we can try to wrap things up, but that's not happening at the moment. So let's go ahead and go with this. Do you actually have a kill spell that you've been holding on to all this time? We'll find out. Nope, it's a bot fly. We are not worried about that. Sure. Might as well attack for 3. Okay. They are not going to attack for 3. Fair enough. Well, their hand's empty, so we're just going to play this and just try to burn them out next turn, I guess. I mean, could I have done that this turn, actually? Shoot them for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah, I could have just killed them anyway. That was dumb. Oh, well. I forgot about the +1s from Urabrask. Or the 1 damage. Because this is 5 damage in hand. And that's each of those would have been 2 more. So that was 9. So I set it up right. I just made a dumb mistake. Now we just need to see if they don't draw something ridiculous to kill us. Yep, and then you get a bot fly back. Alright, what you got? Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Even if they have the right kill spell here, it doesn't matter. They're only going to be able to cast 1 of them. And they're going to take some amount of life loss to draw the card. What's funny is we sat here with these the whole time, never got to 5 mana, but this is okay. I mean, I don't think they have any recourse here. Yep. And then that's going to kill you when that resolves. Yep, we had like 20 damage left in hand. That game was really strange. I've never seen an all Deathtouch deck. Kind of interesting that that's even possible, because I hadn't really thought about it. But yeah, everything had Deathtouch or could gain Deathtouch. That is going to make it very hard for you to beat them with something like Dinosaurs or whatever, but interesting idea. Okay, this seems fine. We have things to play on 1, 2, and 3. If it's a creature deck, we should at least be able to hold off most things that would show up early. But I'm not sure the order I'm going to go about things to see if stuff is going to survive or not. Okay. Ooh, Chandra. Okay. Wasn't expecting to see. I'm just going to +1 and still hold on to the play with fire. I don't feel like we desperately need it. I mean, we can still play Heartflame Duelist. We could play these and play a play with fire if we find a land. So yeah, no need to get too crazy here. Kill that. I could have waited on that, actually. That was a little bit premature. We definitely could have. Oh, I should have played the Commando. Dang it. I was looking at my play with fire and pass. Commando would have been huge there. That makes a big difference here. Dang it. Oh, that's such a silly mistake, too. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play this. God, that would be bigger right now. I could have played a bigger Axonil. There's so many things we could have done. Terrible. But, you know, sometimes little plays make all the difference. We'd also be a turn closer to having another creature to attack with. So, like, all of this makes a difference in the end. But let's see what we got. I mean, they're obviously playing all the good Discover things. So we might be seeing more of those. Or do they just want to kill our Heartflame Duelist? Or kill a Planeswalker? Alright. Anything else? Bat. Yeah, alright. Bat probably takes Virtue of Courage. At least one would assume. I mean, I say that. If they don't have removal spells in hand, I was like, the rest of this could be pretty bad too. Okay, they at least have that. So that keeps the Planeswalkers from getting out of control. Do we just go Axonil here? I'm trying to think what I'm wanting them to kill. Like, if we Axonil and Axonil dies, then we have Urabrass plus Chandra to do extra damage. Or I could just do this. And then try to go off next turn. I think maybe we do that. Just shoot the opponent. Play this. They can't really deal with it. We get a creature next turn. We'll still have Chandra unless something crazy happens. That's a free point to get a card. Or 4 points of Axonil damage. Or they might just remove Chandra here. I don't know. Things can happen. Carnosaur. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. That is unfortunate. What can they get back? They can get back an Appraiser. Or they can make us discard a thing. Ooh. Okay. They left us the Axonil, though. Oh, man. Can we find, like, a shock? This will be interesting. I don't know how this is going to go. Interesting. Okay, I mean, this works. I mean, we get to deal 4, right? And we get to look at 4. Take that. Oh, no, we only get 1. Yeah. Alright, so we do get the 4 cards. Get the 1 mana. We can play Shock for 4 more. Or play this. This deals 4 more, not Shock. And then we just play Bivouac, maybe? I don't even know if I want to look at that many cards. Trying to think. Yeah, let's go ahead. Because if we get a 1-mana thing, we just play it, right? Yeah. I was debating it, but yeah, we just do this. Opponent takes 4 more. And then any burn spell we find is good. Alright. They're at 1. But this is the difference. Had we played this turn differently, we'd have done that extra point earlier, would have had this to attack with. Yeah, opponent's dead. Ooh, I'm going to keep this one, but it's a little tough. I'm not going to lie, it's a little tough. We probably just play Bivouac turn 1. Then turn 2, we can do both of these and maybe find something that can get the counter on 3. Depending on how these first couple of draws go. Alright. Nothing so far. I guess we just play this. And pass a turn. This was not great. I think we just shoot the opponent here. Yeah, I guess that's fine as anything. I mean, we could at least kill a Shieldred if Shieldred shows up here. Oh, no. Yeah, because we can Lightning Strike and then play with fire. So that's fine. Nope. Is it a Bat God? No, Bat God's 5, I think. Oh, Praiser sucks for us. Maybe they'll get something small. Nah, that sucks. We do have to kill that guy, though. We could also kill that next turn. Let's just go ahead and kill the Appraiser here. Pass. Axonil, you would not live, though. We know that. Oh, opponent did us a favor. Fantastic. Didn't think we were going to get that out of them. That's cool. And maybe we can just draw an untapped land now. Like, I seriously thought they were just going to let 2 through with all that mana open. I mean, especially in a world of, like, all the dang rages and all that stuff. Okay. I think we wait and try to kill Aclazotz. Actually, if we play this first... Alright, I'm just going to go for it. Not sure what I'm discarding. Probably... actually, that's probably bad. I probably should have just killed Aclazotz here. He's going to gain 4 life, too. Yeah, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. I should have just killed that. Because if they have any relevant kill spells or anything, I'm pretty much toast now, I think. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I think I'm just dead here. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Alright, hey, we found a red land for later, so that's good. If this is mono red, this hand's actually okay. Like, I wouldn't say spectacular, but, you know, good enough. They can't pump that with just a colorless land, so we'll just kill that now. Pass the turn. 3 mana thing we can't kill here. We can do it during our turn, next turn. Alright, Swift Spear. If they target it, we'll kill it. If they don't, then... Alright, I think we're still just killing Swift Spear here. I'll take 2. Mostly because, like, there are situations where we wouldn't be able to comfortably kill the Swift Spear, and almost everything we have will kill that, so we're less concerned. Swift Spear, sure. Yep, sounds good. No blocks. And you got nothing else extra? Sure. Alright. Kill this dude. Okay, I'm going to try to be very careful here. And play this first. since it first strikes. And then if they have like a Witchstalker Frenzy, they'll use it on this first. What I'm assuming. Chandra. Okay. Not what I was expecting to see, but they do still have 2 mana here. Nope, they have 1 mana now, going to the attack step. And they did not attack, which tells us everything we need to know. They don't have the cards we would be worried about. Unless they're just going to try to get us on defense here, but that doesn't make sense. So let's go attack Chandra. I mean, if they have it, they have it. You get us, you get us. I don't know what they would have, but sure. Then we do this. Then we play a Bivouac. Alright. Now, if we even get any 1 damage spell, like, we're off to the races now. Yeah, you got a Phoenix chick, but that ain't much here. Because that ain't blocking nothing. Alright. Cool. 12. This is probably okay here, I think. I think we just do this. We minus. See if we can find a spell. That'll work. Shoot this. Those will trigger. Opponent loses 4 and 4. And then we go to attack. We'll attack here and here. All right.
Come on, Chandra.
We've got 2 creature lands we can attack with, plus a 4/4 and a 4/4. And we're at 14, and they effectively don't have any blockers here. Yeah. Like those don't really do much. Yeah, we'll just activate. Yep, there you go. This would be interesting. Definitely need to find lands, but if we do, maybe this is cool. But Double Breather, at least, I mean, I can't imagine they're both going to live. At least the first one probably dies, right? But if we could draw a land, play the second Breather, draw another land, play a Helix. Then on the next turn, play the Ojer Axonil, and then if we find another land, we play Quintorius. That would be awesome, but that's a lot of land to find early. What I do like about this, though, is when you play Axonil, if it dies, it usually puts you at 5 mana for Quintorius, which is pretty cool. But this red-green deck might not give us enough time to get done what we want. Okay, it's not that deck, so that's good. I want to play this other Breather, but I'm going to pass. I feel like if they play a big 6/6 Dino, I may have to kill this Yearling. Oh, that's concerning. They might get to keep the Yearling after all. That makes me sad. Alright. Only partly because I could have got away with playing this other Flame Breather, but we'll see. Oh, are they going to save that? Oh, no, they're just forest cycling. Alright, just to make sure they have their mana. Interesting. I haven't seen people playing that, but that's not terrible if you're making sure to hit their land. Though that comes into play tapped, so that's somewhat good for us. Pass the turn. Please don't have a big dino here. Ooh, fight rigging. Okay, at least it's on a small thing for the moment. But when they're playing this, that's usually a sign that they have the big 7/6 haster, and that's pretty bad for us. So, we get to play this, deal some damage. I don't think we're blocking anything, so we just attack. I mean, we got stuck on lands pretty hard here. I mean, we missed on 2 draws. And next turn, playing Axonil isn't quite enough on its own. Let's see. Instant in the battlefield. Target dinosaur you control deals damage. Alright, so we let it come into play. Let them set up whatever triggers they want. Well, once they pay, we wouldn't be able to do anything. So we got to do this. Alright. They have a way to save it? They do not. All right, cool. All right. That worked out pretty well. We got the big creature out of the way, so we're less worried about fight rigging. 2-3 on board. They can play something else here still if they want to. But we need an untap land bad. Like, this is starting to get ugly. And they could one turn kill us if they get the right creature off the top. Unfortunately. Alright. Axonil's a 5. We can at least block some things. I mean, here's the good thing, though, too. If for some reason they play, like, some dinosaur that is able to get the 7-6. If the 7-6 rolls through, we're not dead, you know? Oh, no. Oh, okay, they're just going to make 2 blockers. We can live with that. Like, I thought that was about to be something way scarier. I was like, oh, God, what are they doing for 3? I mean, I guess it could have been, like, Iganjo or something, but it wasn't, fortunately. Okay, Dracosaur, we're good from here. Now we just got to find a burn spell. Come on. Any burn spell, we're going to do 12 damage. Okay, that'll do. That's all we needed. Man, somehow we struggled to get that 4th land, but that'll take care of us. Yep. Overkill. Awesome. And actually, it was 15 damage because we got the +1 because Axonil showed up late. So we got 5, 5, and 5. So that works out. Okay, let's keep it. Oh, alright. Well, this is going to be a tough one. Only good news is they still are relying on 3 toughness creatures, and we do have 3 damage spells. So that should be okay for the time being. Not the greatest thing, but hopefully buys us enough time so we can get where we need to go. Same with the captain. That has haste, though. That's unfortunate. I don't think I want to wait around to find out if they have any type of protective spells. I think the only things they have are sorcery speed to give stuff like double strike and things like that to finish us, but you never know. Wow, just straight up playing Hammer Skull and giving it haste. All right. I mean, that's legit. I mean, didn't see that coming. That's a thing that happened. All right. We have a ley line. That looks like a no. All right. That's good. Wish I would have found a burn spell to gain some life, though. Well, I guess we do this. Play this tapped. Play this. Man, if they pumped in a Shobo, we're not doing well, let me tell you. Alright. We could attack and trade, but I don't think we want to do that. We're really hoping to chump block the Hammer Skull with the Duelist. But does this thing give trample? Alright. I guess we block this, take 5, hope we don't die. I mean, we might be dead. Alright, we're at 4. We're not dead. Quintorius, that is a good one to hit. Question is, do you get us across the finish line? If we do this, we'll deal 4, and whatever spell we get, unless it's the 1/3, I think we're good. So yeah, we just have to minus Quintorius here. Alright, that works. Because that'll deal 3. We gain some life off Quintorius. We deal 4, and then we attack for 4. Woo, okay. Wow. Oh, no. Alright, I'm going to keep it, and we'll see what happens. But this is one I think we should probably mulligan. Alright, we did find an untapped land, so that helps a little bit. Well, seeing as how this is probably going to be a long game against the control deck, I'm going to go ahead and take this route. The only good news here is against the control deck, we have a lot of burn spells, and unless they're playing a heavy life gain version, we kind of just get to take our time doing damage. Likely mostly during their end step or responding to them doing other things, which is fine. Yeah, they're holding a bunch of counters and stuff, obviously. So if we hit them with something, we want to hit them with the lightning strike first. Oh, I wasn't expecting a forest to show up. All right. Mostly because I don't want this to... Oh, wait. I was going to say I didn't want it to get hit with no more lies. But looks like they don't have that. Okay. Huh. I'm a little confused. I was not expecting that, y'all. Is this just Wandering Emperor time? Not even Wandering Emperor time. What's happening? What's going on? In the turn? I mean, maybe they're going to go search for a card here? No. They have not played a card in 4 turns. Okay, Thirst for Discovery. I'm going to do this now since it's less likely for them to have anything. I mean, I guess they could have the thing that made us pay 2 mana, but obviously we had it to pay. I mean, how can we kill them here? Like, this attacks. We attack for 4. They go to 7. We can put them to 4. And then we can attack for 2? That's not... Or 3? Alright. That's a thing. Like, they're going to try to kill one of these creatures, right? Even if it's with, like, Get Lost or something. I don't know. Maybe they're planning to Sunfall. Like, I got no idea. Okay, we can live with that. I mean, if they have a Get Lost, they're probably smart enough to just save it, because they could already see this. But, we'll see if we can get them to use it. I mean, any removal they have for it, they kind of need to just play it. Yeah, okay. That doesn't really matter to our deck. I'm like, sure, you have a thing, I guess. So their deck wasn't at all what I thought it was. It's like one of those wild reanimator type things. Alright. I mean, I guess we'll play this. Sure, you have a pile of life. I mean, I'd kill it, opponent. Like, seriously. I was going to say, it'd be weird to not kill it. I would totally do it if I were them. Yeah, my problem here is I played around the wrong cards, thinking it was a whole different deck. Wasn't even thinking this is what it was. I mean, if they get the removal card to kill the Axonil, then we're probably in trouble now. If not, then, I mean, we just ping them twice and that's game. I mean, I guess it could still counter a spell. So it's not that clear-cut. I mean, I guess I could also play Urabrask and then ping. I mean, hey, it's a thing. I mean, it does something. Alright, how much damage can we get out of this? We Urabrask. We shoot. We ping. We get another one back. That doesn't do anything. We could... I mean, I don't know. I guess we still do what we can do, right? We plus... I mean, the weird thing is, do we just kill this? I mean, because this brings back what? A creature? So if we kill that, then what are we looking at? I mean, they can get back... Well, they can't even get back the Axonil because it's in our yard. So, what do they have? They don't have anything to return, right? Okay. Then I think that's what we do. Shoot this. And then we still get to just play this. Alright. And I assume they're likely to not attack here. Because they're only at 6. Unless they have something to get rid of a creature. Of course they found another way to get it back. I mean, we're at 20, so I mean, if they do juice a creature and come after us, like, it's not the worst thing. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we weren't planning on blocking, really. I mean, we'd block a 4/4 with Urabrask, possibly, but that'd be it. They gain some life, though. That's tough. That's going to make things way more difficult. Alright. I mean, they can still play it again, right? For free? Yep, they had another one. All right, so they're at 10. Yeah, don't know if we're going to be able to kill them now. Man, if I'd have known that's what deck this was, I would have played totally different. I genuinely thought it was some type of control deck. Wasn't even thinking about this. And I know it's a deck that's out there. Just the way their lands were set up, it just didn't look at all like that's what they were doing. Okay. Should we minus Chandra to try to find a spell with the opponent at 10? Because this is 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have to. Because if we can find something cheap enough that does 3, we can just kill them. You're not really it. We can still search for one, though. And we'll get a mana back from each of these. I'm just trying to decide if I need to gain life here or not. Let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. This then makes this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. And because we get a mana back from Urabrask. That's crazy. Not at all how I thought we were going to get there, but I'll take it. Wow, that's a sicko comeback. Woo! We'll take that. No lie, y'all, I thought we were dead. I was like, okay, if I don't get exactly a certain thing or whatever, but that was a case where us being able to draw with that clue made all the difference in the world, and the mana from Urabrask to even let us do that. Like, it took every card we drew. That is crazy. They gained life off of that. They gained life. Wow. Oh, they actually didn't gain life off that. They had to kill our thing. Ugh, that's a good comeback. Oh boy. All right, let's keep this. No clue what deck this even beats, but you know, we're gonna go for it. Feel like I've been seeing a lot of black and red decks lately, which makes sense. I mean, it's all the good removal. It's all the Discover cards. You know, it's like everything you expect to see. I guess we play this, make them use a removal. Like, we know it's dead, but whatever. Lightning strikes. Unfortunate. I was kind of hoping they would use, like, actual go for the throats or something, so our bigger stuff would survive when it shows up. But that is not what this deck is. Wow, people are playing some different stuff today, which is good. It's always nice when you get to see unique things. I think we may have to try to kill a Godric here, which is what I'm setting up for. Hopefully they don't have a Rage or something to go with it, because this might just be a Rakdos Aggro. Alright. Braids. Cool. Cool. I think I just want to kill Braids. I'll take 3 from Godric right now. Like, we're going to gain the 3 back anyway. It's worth it. Ooh, Axonil, though. Alright. See if you got a bigger kill spell. I mean, they might have, and they just use the lightning strike because the other thing was 3 toughness, which would be the appropriate thing to do. If they kill Axonil, though, our hand's still alive to deal with a bunch of stuff they have next turn, so it's okay. If they just play like Shieldred, it gets a little tough, but that's alright. Ooh, they took the damage from the Bitter Trump, so they want to hold that other card. Interesting. Okay. Get another Axonil, just insult to injury. Okay, we couldn't do that. That was asking for a lot. I understand, deck. Play the Commando, get a point. Play this Epicure. Deal a point. Pass the turn. See what they want to do. They wanted to hold that last card. I don't know what it is, but it's something important. Now, it's always possible they wanted to just, like, kill our 4/4 and then get Shieldred or some such, but this does not appear to be the case. I kind of want them to have that, so they have to just spend their mana every turn. So I don't really care that they're going to draw and discard. Like, it could be detrimental to us, obviously, but if they don't have a real threat and they have to spend their mana every turn, I like that better. Yeah, I was just going to block there, but cool. Okay, we get to go first. You know, let's keep this. I'm going to play Bivouac tapped first. Because we're not going to get that much damage in with Epicure, and if they play something we're really worried about. Okay. So, when you see that, you kind of know what this is, and it means we're going to be up against some piles of small aggro creatures. Good news is, those decks don't tend to have a lot of removal. So if we can hit Axonil and get some damage, it'd be great. But if we can also pick off, like, small things... Oh, never mind. They actually were playing Get Lost in this version. That is something to note. Not gonna lie, 100% did not expect our creature or anything on this turn to get hit with the Get Lost. I kind of want to do this to something and then play Axonil, then have both of these live to gain the life. So I don't think I'm gonna use anything there. I'm not gonna map. And also, getting to map onto an Axonil's kind of legit when it happens. Oh, there's a War Leader's Call. How quaint. It was funny, too. I was just talking with somebody the other day, and they were set on, like, the red-white deck is the absolute best deck in Standard, and it's way above what everything else is doing. And I'm like, it's fast, don't get me wrong, but it definitely has several fail case draws where it just doesn't hit what it needs to hit. Yeah, I'm okay with that, too. Oh, excellent. Love to see this. Oh, I should have actually done that. Dang it. Alright, let me go ahead and crack this now. I missed out on a point. I was clicking too fast. It was a land anyway. Comes into play tapped. Alright, so we didn't miss damage after all. Never punish, right? Yep. We take 2 damage. And we're at 19, so like we're still cooking all right here. Imadane's Recruiter. That doesn't really do anything. Sure. Yeah, we're still rocking. Oh my goodness. All right, so if we play that, we just do this. We play Chandra. Then we cast, we hit them for 1. We play, yeah, this is what we do. Hit them for 1. We play this duder. We attack. Yeah, we're not losing this one now, right? We can gain 6. Yeah, I think we just kill something now, actually. Because if we don't, there's a chance they could do some awkward thing and respond, and we just lose all that life. But yeah, we're good now. I mean, I'll just put this on whatever. Oh yeah, that lightning helix. We'll let them see the lightning helix even. They can see their destruction. Yep, you got that. Cool. Even blocking doesn't save them here. Because we get 1 off Chandra, we get to play this. That's 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I guess we won't be able to attack for enough. They get to survive for a turn. I mean, we're gonna gain a bunch of life, so it won't really matter. Alright, taking our turn. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna look for another spell. See if we can finish the opponent. Wasn't it? Alright. Okay. What I find that I really like about this deck is that it wins a bunch of different ways, right? There's sometimes you're winning because, okay, Axonil's on the table, you just ping your opponent for a couple things. Sometimes it's like, oh, I have Urabrask, and we get to trigger a bunch of stuff. Or we have Quintorius with 1 or 2 things out, trigger a couple things, game over, right? Or we gain a bunch of life because we had Heartflame Duelist out, and that's enough for us to just keep attacking and win. As for the deck itself, the only thing I would consider changing is if these 2 lightning strike spots, like, and we've talked about it before, if they should be shocks or not. Realistically, we like having damage spells in the deck every opportunity. It is possible that we could put 1 more Voldaren Epicure in, because we're only playing 3. Maybe go up to an extra Chandra if you want to do that for the control matchups and help your situation there. Or, another thing is, they could just be 2 Get Lost. While they're not actual damage spells, they do still trigger Flame Breather, which isn't terrible. So that's a thing. Or, actually, I think Urabrask only triggers red spells, right? No, it instant or sorcery. So you would trigger Urabrask as well. But the other thing could be, maybe we just make them one of the 5 damage spells, where we're talking about Rending Flame or Nahiri's Warcrafting or something like that, that just for 3 mana deals 5. I think that could be reasonable too. So if you're having issues with any of those matchups, consider turning these into Get Lost or one of the 5 damage removal spells that have some kind of upside, and you'll probably be okay. But yeah, the list: 4 Commando Faces Kakazan, 4 Play with Fire, 3 Voldaren Epicure, again this could be a 4th one, 4 Heartflame Duelist, 4 Kessig Flame Breather, 2 Lightning Strike, which are your flex spots here, 4 Lightning Helix, 1 Chandra Dress to Kill, 4 Ojer Axonil, 1 Urabrask, 4 Virtue of Courage, and 2 Quintorius Khan. Lands are 3 plains, 7 mountains, 1 Sekinzan, 4 Battlefield Forge, 3 Restless Bivouacs, 3 Sundown Pass, and 2 Mishra's Foundry. And let me also say that some people are going to say, why no Ward Leader's Call or whatever? Like, honestly, you just don't have that many creatures. And the truth is, when you don't have an Axonil out, Ward Leader's Call is not great for a deck like this. Our focus is the spell damage, or the triggered damage, not really the creatures. So it doesn't really fit this list. You can do that, but I don't think that's the most efficient use of Axonil most of the time. But yeah, it was fun to play in paper, and I'm glad it worked out on Arena as well. And if you're into any of these big, crazy legends doing wild stuff, well, Azrag the Quake Mole was actually really good. And I have a Gruul deck you should check out that makes them pretty hasty and scary. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.